Hello everyone and welcome back to the final part of the Ninja Gaiden 2 Let's Play. So without further ado, let's finish off the other half of Stage 7. Just a quick note that I have implemented the infinite lives cheat because I really do not want to go back to this continue screen anymore. So, yeah. And another note that there is a music bug only for Ninja Gaiden 2. So whenever I lose a life, the music changes for some reason. Yeah, it's weird, but I don't really mind hearing different tracks just for this stage only. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So yeah, this is the final part. Oop, looks like I lost my balance there. That's weird. Gotta wait for this enemy and... Okay. Ouch. Gotta be careful here. I'm already down to like almost half my health. But thankfully I have infinite lives. Oh my goodness. Why are these bats hard to slash? See? Seriously, on a personal note, I can't wait to get to Ninja Gaiden 3. You'll understand why when we get there. Oh wow. I was nowhere near that bird. Seriously, I was nowhere near that bird. See, I was nowhere near that bird. It didn't even come close to me and I still got hit. I guess there's something wrong with the hit detection. So yeah, I'm finally realizing that there's something wrong with the hit detection. Because as you can see, I was nowhere near that flying bird, and I still end up getting hit. Gotta wait for it, and I did not notice the bat at all. Looks like I can't hit that enemy at all. I had no choice but to fall to the ground. And like I said, I have infinite life, so I don't have to worry about going to the continue screen again. Now you, as you can hear, the music has changed. I guess it's a music bug in the game. But in a way, it's also cool. So you don't have to hear the same track every single time. Most of the time, actually. And you can see in the background there are hearts beating, which looks pretty cool. As a safety precaution, I shall stay here. Okay, that one really hit. Oop. Save state time. I mean, load state time. Alright. Let's go down here. Save state here. Don't worry about that right now. And increase our ninja power by 10. Just go, go, go. What just happened? Oh wow. I have no idea what just happened. I thought I landed on the ladder, but it looks like I slipped. Well, anyways, let's continue on. Oop, gotta be careful here. Gotcha. Thank you for falling. And while I was doing a test playthrough, this orb right here is actually a free life, but since our lives are infinite, I don't really need it right now. Come on. Alright, there we go. Just go, go, go. Looks like I'm down to the final life here. Just go. Made it. Now I gotta avoid those will-o-wisps. Oh, looks like we didn't make it in time. And we have a music change still. Looks like we took some damage, but it doesn't matter, it's alright. Safe stay here. We got a ninja clone here. Oh, that was close. Alright, we got ourselves a stop right there. And let's safe stay here. What's this place? Irene! Ryu, watch out! It's him! Who? It's been a long time, Ryu Hayabusa. Who's there? You. Jaquio, or Jaquio, doesn't matter. You are alive? One can never destroy the power of evil. The spirit released after our battle flowed into my body. I am reborn, and I've got the dark power of evil. The spirit you defeated before was nothing more than a pawn. Your battle served only to awaken the ancient, true spirits of evil. The sword of chaos simply sucks up your life force, and when the sword awakens, the gate of darkness shall be thrown open, and the demons shall come back to life. What are you going to do with Irene? Oh, look at those eyes. Her life force shall be used to call up the demons. You shall awaken them. She shall call them back to earth. You should be proud. You two shall make the beginning of a new age. The age of eternal darkness. Hey, I've seen a game with that name on the GameCube. Are you finished? I've had enough of your speeches. And I've had enough of you. This fight, Ninja Dragon, the last of your clan. Now, we shall decide whether light or darkness is to be the true master. Stop, and we will save state right here. Ouch. Oh, and we are down. And it takes us back all the way to the beginning of Act 7-2. Wow. But thankfully we have save states. And it's a good thing that these flames only take away one point of damage. Though I'm not sure about the... No, they both the enemy and the flames only take 1 point of damage. It's way better. Well, you guys know what this means. Irene! Ryu! Now here's a bit of tidbit. In the NES version, the blood you see is actually red, while in the Super Nintendo version, it's green. Are you alright, Irene? The blood slowly drips into the sword, towards the sword. We've got to destroy this altar. Ryu, the sword. The sword has been awakened by the blood of Jaquio. Ryu! Irene! Ryu! Irene! However, the gate still opens. I apologize for the flashing lights. I know there are people that have sensitive eyes, so I apologize in advance. You? And now we see the final transformation of Jaquio. What the? So, remember in the last video where this was a sense of deja vu? Well, this is kind of it's kind of this. Oh, wow. See? This is what happens when you die in any of the boss battles. It takes you back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. So, at least we're back. Save state. Ouch. Gotta be careful with that acid rain there. Or it's probably poison. Wow. Yet again, I have no other choice. Sorry, I just can't help it. Like I said, I'm just a casual gamer. Is this finally the end of it all? How do I fight such an enemy? Oh, sword is flashing. Father, sword of the Dragon Clan, give me strength. So yeah, remember in the last video about having a sense of deja vu? Demon, you're mine. Taste the true power of the dragon sword. Stop. So yeah, remember that little sense of deja vu? Yeah. Let's see if I can destroy the hands first. Alright, so now it's the head. Looks like it is the head first. And these only take 1 damage now. That's good news. Oh. So yeah, just go for the head. Wow. I gotta remember to duck whenever I do that. And duck. Wait for it. Now. Wait for it. I'll wait for this one to... I think I figured out the pattern. Wait for this arm to come. And wait for the 2 blasts. Yeah, you have to be very quick about it. And I keep forgetting to duck. And duck. Oh, I was hoping I'd... Wait for it. Now. Ah. Wait for it. Now. Alright, now the head is gone. Let's save stay here so we can go after this. And he is out of there, finally. The sword of darkness has been shattered, and the gate closed as well. Irene. Irene! So they escape, and let's enjoy this little castle slowly, and I mean slowly, shatter. Because yes, I've seen a playthrough on YouTube, and this castle slowly shatters. I don't know how long it takes, like a minute 15? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure about that. It lasts around 40 seconds to a minute. I'm not sure, but it takes a little while. I mean, see, it gives you enough time to grab a bottle of water, or drink some coffee, or have a little snack, and it's still there, slowly shattering. And there's the last part of the castle or lair. And there we see Ryu and Irene. And Ryu, what happened to your mask? It feels like he loses it every part. Irene, I'm so sorry. My clan, defeating the demons. None of that matters. Now that you're gone. Unfortunately, Irene succumbed to her wounds, and she dies. But something happens. Ooh, the sword. And this is the part where I figured that the sword just, like, thinking that that its work is done, that it's gonna fly away, but nope. The dragon sword. So, some of the power of the dragon sword goes into Irene, restoring her back to life. Oh, Irene. Ryu? Oh, Ryu. It's a miracle. End quote. Irene. Ryu. What happened to me? I feel like I've been dreaming for a long time. Nah, you were just dead. I'm just kidding. I'm not that bad. It's alright. It's over. It's all over, Irene. The darkness is gone. Oh, Ryu, then it's true. The part about you and I, isn't it? Yes, Irene. Look, can you believe how beautiful our world is, Irene? And it'll stay like this forever. And so we see the sunset, and that concludes Ninja Gaiden 2. And yet again, they live happily ever after. Until the third game. So yeah, 2 down, 2 more to go. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Next time we meet, we go into the third game in the trilogy. Ninja Gaiden 3, The Ancient Ship of Doom. So, until then everyone, take care, see you next game, and God bless.